welcome everybody, and we're going to go ahead and get started because it's 6 o'clock, and we all have our schedules, and I am just really delighted to be here tonight. We have some really wonderful guests in the house with our Cook with a Doc series with Johns Hopkins Medicine, and so tonight I'm going to introduce this wonderful young man here right now, and his name is Leo Cedars. So just say hi to everybody. And
hello.
And next to Leo, who's an aspiring chef, more on that later, is his father, the wonderful Dr. Ari Cedars. And we just want to give him a warm welcome. He is a cardiologist. I know that's a nice long word, and perhaps you can explain that to us, but if you like. But we really want to get started on this wonderful recipe. I think I just printed it out and I just read it. We're studying it. It was really difficult. So we're hoping to stay on track. So what are we making?
A smoothie.
A smoothie. What kind of smoothie? Fruit works, but it has a little certain theme to it. Tropical.
Hence the shirt I'm wearing.
Nice shirt too, by the way.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to thank Jim Pocky out there. It actually is my husband. He has like 100 of them, and I was going to use it on the set, but it worked out and it fits in beautiful.
Being used on the set.
And it is. I know, and it looks great with you, and you have the same color eyes as him. And so what are we going to do? We're making this. It's not just a smoothie.
It's a tropical smoothie.
It's a tropical smoothie bowl. So, and of course we have these cool, trendy smoothie bowls because we're very cool and we're very bougie, and so we're going to serve it in these bowls because the blended part is going to be really thick, which we're going to do in our handy dandy blenders. And we have to get it thick. You have to have the frozen fruit. Okay, I have tried it without the fruit being frozen, and it doesn't get that thick to be in a bowl. Then we'll just have to get the straws out. And then we're gonna sprinkle the top of it with some more fresh fruit chunks, and then a little bit of mint and some pecans. Wow. Yeah, so here we have some pecans. It's just supposed to be dry roasted. I think these are kind of dry roasted. But if you want super plain ones, they're over here. They're all dry roasted. And I just put some coconut out here just for giggles. And this recipe's got some interesting flavor agents that I'm really not that familiar with. And I know Mio came out with some, but it says we're going to be putting a squirt of coconut. What's that say?
Sweet drops.
So it's stevia. So 0 calories. I guess it's going to bump up, and so that's going to give more of a tropical. So we're going to get a squirt. Don't forget, this is the thing I would forget to put in. So we got to put a squirt of that in, and then we got to get it the tropical flavor. But
Raspberry.
So here we have fruit punch. So it gets a squirt of this. Now that's a technical term.
What about citrus punch?
Well, we just thought, if you really wanted to get carried away, and or maybe if you don't like fruit punch. And look at and I just wanted you to see all the other varieties out there. So have you had these before? No, because some people don't drink enough water, so they actually they squirt this low calorie thing in their
Makes
water.
the water more interesting.
So they'll drink. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't have a problem with that, but my sister does. So she uses these. And they're no calories, so it's going to make our smoothie. It's going to give it a little bit of pizzazz, tropical pizzazz. And then we are going to be dicing up, mincing the fresh mint. I know this is not so gorgeous, but I'm going to show you how to do that.
You roll it up, right?
Yeah, he knows. I think I might just let you give the class. Okay. So let's start with our mango now, and we're going to keep our fingers crossed. What do we have to worry about with the mango?
The ripeness. I don't know.
No, actually, I wasn't thinking that, but that's very important. Yeah, of course. The ripeness. You want a ripe one. How do you know if it's ripe?
Squishy.
You squish it. And sometimes, what else?
I don't know, color.
Color. You do know, see? You know more than you think
And
you
you
know.
have to watch out for the seed.
Can it smell it? Does it smell? Smell it? This one actually does have a scent.
This one's got a scent.
But all of that could be completely deceiving. It could look beautiful and be horrible on the inside. But there's only one way to tell.
We have to watch out for the seed, right?
Yeah, that's right. And you know where it is?
In the middle.
It's in the middle. But what middle?
Or, I don't know.
I will
It's an
show you, I
odd
will
shape.
show you. But first, I want to make sure you know how to hold your knife. Just have to, in case somebody out there is cooking with us, that's the first thing we do here, other than wash our hands. So go wash your hands, y'all. Get all your mise en place together. You put your thumb on the end of the blade. Mine actually has a little indentation there. And then you put your pointer finger on the other side. So you're really straddling the blade all the way at the end. Put your other 3 fingers go around the handle. How's that feel?
Kind of do this usually.
How do you do? I didn't see that, did I? Yeah, I know this is a classic go-to for a lot of people. This is not recommended because your finger can slip.
Yep.
And
That is
that you know you don't have a lot of control, and it can happen, and that's how you can get cut. And it's always good to use, take care of your knives, make sure they're sharp. So go back to the position I told you to. Yeah. Practice that at home. Yeah, no good, no good, good. Okay, so mangoes, yeah, everybody has a bit of a hard time. It's the seed goes around this
you
equator,
have to cut it like.
Okay, not this. So you have to cut it off center, which is tricky because it's one of these rolling things. So you have to be careful how you're holding it. It's really hard to do the curling thing. Sometimes you could use a fork,
I just do.
but I think you'll manage. Just hold on to it good, and you're off center. So go ahead and hold it with your hands. You'll be safer. Just watch where your thumb is. See how I'm holding it. Good, good. Hold on to it because you're gonna cut it on off center. This is the center here, right? So you're gonna cut it in here. Okay, now try that. Go all the way down.
Oh,
Go all the way down. Did you hit it?
You hit it.
Okay, try again.
No, cut a little bit further to the sides. No, take
Yeah,
the
it's
knife out. Take the knife out. No, there you go. A little bit further.
You
to
try the other side if you want to.
There,
Maybe you're too close.
there you go.
No, the seed was, ooh, look at that one. That looks perfect. I don't want mine, I want yours. Well, we don't need that much, right? So yeah, we're definitely gonna use yours. Okay, now cut the other side. It's too slippery, yeah, there you go.
Not quite so fast.
Maybe a little, try to go a little bit more.
There you
Okay, straight up and down. Let's keep going. Push through it. Perfect. So what about all that other yummy stuff on the outside?
you like.
It's tricky. I don't know if there's like a better way of doing it. But I'll show you what I do. I just kind of go follow the seed again. That is such a pretty color. Look what I'm doing. No, you're just cutting off around it. Okay, remember there's this big old thing and he goes out. You're just gonna get a really thin strip. Okay, really thin strip. Of mine, not so good mango, and yours delicious mango. It's okay if you don't get all of it off. That one is so beautiful. I just want to take that half. I'm gonna take that half. Beautiful. So now what you do, since you've got an absolutely delicious mango, you just pick that up and you chew on it. That's what we used to do. You just gnaw on it. That's what they do in Mexico. You just eat all that out deliciousness off of the, you don't have to right now. But you could just, you could do that later. Take it home and put it in your little, put it aside. Now with these funky little pieces, you want to get the peel off, right? Because we want to use them. So just cut into it, lay it flat with the peel down, bend it flat, make it behave. If you need to bend it, try to get it to be flat, go for it. On the cutting board, put it flat on the cutting board.
Here.
Start at one end. I'll try to do it too. You want to do it away from you because that's always the safer way. And then you're just gonna go across it. Like you're taking the skin off of a fish. A little tricky. Better if you turned it and went cut away from you, but I think you do whatever works for you. There you go. That works. Slippery, right?
It's gotta go slow because.
Hey, you know, really. Slow is safe. Okay, now you have to eat that piece.
Okay.
There you go, Dad. Come on in here. I'm gonna taste mine just in case. Quality control. There you go. It's hard to explain. You just kind of, it's tricky. Have you ever taken the skin off of a fish?
No.
It's the same.
I don't like fish.
Sadie, so. Oh, no, I didn't hear that. Take that back. You just haven't met a fish that you like, okay? I mean, you cannot judge all fishes by the little squares and the rectangles they come in, okay?
Okay.
There's some really good fish. If you keep trying it, I like that, you're determined.
That works.
Okay, that works. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? We gotta get some,
Don't you go like kind of not all the way through, but
you want to make it pretty.
I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about. We could do that. Yes.
An easier.
There's
way?
a beautiful, yeah, it's a beautiful presentation where it kind of fans open. Absolutely. I'm happy to show you that. So yes, you cut all the way through, not all the way through the flesh, but not through the skin. Have you done it before?
No, I've kind of done it with
Okay.
avocado.
Like,
Not like this design.
just keep
Did you see
going.
that on a TikTok or something?
No, I just did it.
Nice.
So that's all intact. That's good. And then you're gonna turn it like quarter turn. It's a crosshatch. How we doing over there? How's everybody out there? Oh no, you got that low head. Don't mind me. Okay, quarter turn. Okay, okay, all right, you got it. Crosshatch. That's good. Sometimes I'll flip it around if it's awkward. If it feels awkward, always make it work for you.
How I did that on the.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You just did it. Perfect. Wow.
Yay.
Maybe you'll be come back again and be a guest chef.
Oh God.
This is literally, look at that.
I'm breaking it.
It's all right. It's okay.
Ew.
That's beautiful. This is how you get people to eat,
I messed it up. It's fine.
it's fine. It's
Looks
fine.
good.
Now, but it's beautiful, actually. All you need to do is practice it and cut down a little bit more,
Yeah.
okay? So now we gotta get our chunks off. I mean, you could just
Then
use
she
your,
just kind of like.
you could just use your fingers almost and get these off like that. Or you could just cut it and do that same kind of thing I was talking about. Just cut it off the skin. There we go. We have more than enough fresh fruit. I think our frozen fruit is gonna thaw on us. Is there more in the freezer? Okay, beautiful. So we only need, remember, you only need what I said, an eighth. That's all we get.
An eighth of a cup.
A fresh, an eighth of a cup frozen. So we don't have to cut it all, unless you want a snack. No, that one tastes delicious. You did taste it, right? You
Yes.
want to taste the difference?
I'll taste this one.
Sure.
Looks awesome.
It's delicious. This is totally edible. It's just, do you want to taste it? Ari?
Oh, yeah. Say no to mango.
I mean, it's not,
It's good.
it's
This
good.
one is sweeter.
Yeah.
That one's a little more tart.
It's
It's still
I
good.
like this one more.
Right?
Tart
They're
flavor.
good. I love mangoes. And mangoes are really, there's so many like antioxidants in them. And there's also, like we mentioned earlier, you were like, oh, the stringy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the fiber. It actually has fiber. I'm not good for you. I know I looked at it. I can't remember the exact. I have a cheat sheet, right? Where is it? I had a cheat sheet. It said it somewhere. But that's all right. It's healthy for you and we like it and it's good. Okay, now what? You can move that. You cut off some chunks. You need some fresh chunks. Remember, we have some frozen chunks and some fresh chunks, if you want me to do it.
But honey, there's no skin on that. You can just cut all the way through. If you like.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but those are gonna be nice, pretty little cubes.
Let me just.
There you go. There you go. So should we try the papaya?
Absolutely.
Behind you.
I'm scared of papaya.
No.
Papaya is sweet.
Yeah.
You scared of the papaya? It's why? Because it's big. It's like a little
Nah,
baby.
it's just that not a lot of other people I know like papaya. They say it tastes like vomit.
They say it tastes like what?
Vomit.
Vomit.
No,
Vomit.
vomit. That's what he said.
Vomit.
Yes.
That's it.
That's very interesting. That tastes like vomit. That's
You'll have to try it out and see what you think.
I don't think that they've had the.
No.
No, but I completely know what he's talking about. Wasn't gonna say it, but since you said that, the first time I had papaya, it wasn't that it tasted like vomit. I thought it tasted like baby poop. But close, right?
Pretty close.
I think maybe it's too ripe. Because actually, I've had it since. Here you go. Here, hold your baby. Hold your baby. You can eat it green too. It doesn't have to be ripe. And when you eat it green, it doesn't taste anything like vomit. I promise. It has like no flavor, but it makes a really nice salad. And it gives things a nice crunch. And it has, it's like a superfood. It's full of all kinds of antioxidants and all of these are good for the heart. So we like that.
Yes, we
And
do.
vitamins. I mean, the vitamins, all of these fruits are like chock block full of vitamins. The only problem is a lot of people don't know what a papaya is when you order it from the grocery store and they'll bring you a lot of mangoes. Okay, so clean off your cutting board. You're gonna need a lot of room. So move your thingies. You may towel it and we can get another towel if we need one. We have help. There we go. I think that towel needs to be used because I need to wash it. It's fine. So the first thing we're gonna do with our papaya is cut it in half.
Okay.
Or you could peel it first. Let's just cut it in half because we're really only gonna need like a 1/16 of it. So,
Should I do it this way or should I do this?
normally we cut it this way. It's pretty easy, right? Your knife goes all the way through. So yeah, tell your friends the papaya they had was way too ripe. And there's papayas from Asia and there's papayas from South America and Mexico. And I actually read that you can eat the
Seeds.
seeds.
Really?
they're edible and they dry them out and it tastes a little bit like pepper. So I forgot to give you a spoon, but here's a spoon. What we're gonna do is you take that one, you're gonna scrape out the seeds. There you go. Scrape out all these seeds.
Where do we put them?
We're gonna put them in on a cutting board and then put them in a bowl and throw them away unless you want to eat them. Just carefully get them out. The color is so gorgeous. I mean, it looks like a tropical sunset.
It doesn't smell very good.
Already? Really? It doesn't smell good. That's because you have that, you know, your friends have told you
No,
that is
it's
taste,
better.
it's supposed to taste, it's subliminal.
You convinced me it tastes good. It's just it doesn't.
So don't, maybe it's like the durier. They say it's horrible. So I'm gonna put the seeds. Get rid of the seeds. Sometimes things may not, they may smell a little funky, and then when you taste them, it's delicious.
I don't know.
How about like, you know, give me an example.
Nothing.
Roquefort, blue cheese, which I'm sure is not your favorite.
I don't know.
He's not a huge fan of that.
Ah!
It's not a great
Okay,
example.
I know, no, but it is, you will grow into it. What about brie? Camembert and brie cheese?
Cheese
Help me
shop.
out here, Ari.
Yeah, I don't know anything that he likes that smells bad. I'm afraid that's.
I can't think of anything, drawing a blank. So you're just gonna close your eyes and take a taste.
I don't.
And what I want you to taste is a Caribbean sunset. Because that's what it looks like, right? Look at these colors, they're gorgeous. So we don't need, we're not gonna spend a lot of time on it because I know you don't like it that much. So you just cut off a strip like that, okay? It's just so pretty. I'll keep it on myself. Okay, that's enough. That's all you need. And we're gonna do that same thing. We're gonna get that, or you could use a peeler, but it's just so much easier just to cut the skin off. You're really getting, practicing your knife skills. Always try to do it away from you. Thank you. For that reason. See what just happened?
Yeah.
And this is slippery. You're right-handed. So you need to just learn. But you'll get there.
Now this.
Where's the peeler? You can shorten it. You know, if it's too long for you,
No.
yeah, to the rescue. Okay, let me taste this one. There you go. Dad, did you taste it?
Not yet, I'm going to.
The yellow part's kind of hard, so I think it's just this gorgeous coral sunset
You're not eating very much of this.
color. It's fine, actually.
It's not your favorite, right?
I didn't see his face, but we have it on film, so.
Yeah.
Did you actually really take a taste?
He eats a very small part of the yellow. I think
Oh.
the orange part is the sweeter part.
But yeah, the orange part is the
I
better
like
part.
I like this one.
That's cool. Well, you know what? It's gonna go in, it's gonna get all blended up. And then you can say that you've had some. Okay, it's gonna go, we're gonna put some in this thing, right? Yeah. Yeah,
It's gonna be delicious.
we don't need a lot. Okay, so I've got this, but I know you like pineapple.
Yes.
Yes. So we will do our pineapple next. Let's just go ahead and put it in that little wooden board. Now, so tell me, why do you want to be a chef?
I like cooking.
What else? You like eating?
Yeah.
Cooking and eating.
Cooking and eating. Yes, I like to eat. I like to try new foods. See, that's also the thing about being a chef. You have to taste. You have to taste the food. Because other people may want you to prepare this papaya salad. So you have to make sure it tastes good, right?
That's his ability to make pizza dough has allowed him to eat pizza every night. I think that's been a major driver of his interest in cooking.
Gotcha. Pizza dough is good. Okay, you want to clean up your cutting board, so get all of your, it's always good to have a clean cutting board. I'll take your papaya.
Thank you.
Just gonna hold it under him, just. Just torture. Torture. You want to put the skins in your container. Or here, go ahead, put it in my container. I'm running out of room. Remember, I said this container is for your trash. This one.
Yeah, well, this one has-
Oh, that's for the good stuff. Okay, we'll put it in here. Never mind.
There's a container.
Oh, perfect. There's containers everywhere. Okay, so pineapple.
Pineapple.
Have you had to deal with a pineapple? Have you met a pineapple before?
Yes.
And
I didn't cut it.
did you buy it already cut up?
No, he cut it.
Ari, how are
Yes.
you? Have you met a pineapple?
A few times.
And you cut it up?
I have
And what did you use?
a knife.
A knife. I like that. Real men with knives.
Now I can't get the nice kind of cylinder that way, but you can get the meat off.
I do the
the
same thing.
core.
Yeah, but I did buy one of those cylinder
I saw it over here. It's pretty
thingies.
cool.
So if you're feeling adventurous,
Sure.
Yeah, that's
You
Now I
wanna
want to
get-
see how to use it.
I know, me too. I had one of my interns show me.
Oh, really? You've
Yeah.
not used one either?
I have never used, no, I use a knife. So yeah, cut off a good portion of this top. Try to cut it even. And then we just pray that this is the right one. This is a little harder than the papaya.
You have to go all the way through to the door. Did we cut the
Pineapple
bottom
is
off of this
another-
as well with the device or no? No, you just leave it? All right.
Bottom off, I think we kept the bottom on. Kept the bottom on. Okay, now we get our device. Gadgets. I don't know why it's taking me so long to buy this one. So you want to make sure it's kind of lined up in the center. And make sure the teeth are going in a correct direction.
So you pull
I think they were, so
This
you would
way,
turn it
yeah.
this way.
it. No, you leave it in there. There you go.
That is, our learning curve. You're gonna press down. Dad, why don't you hold on to this, or I'll hold on to this. And turn.
That's
And turn.
Oh, that's very clever.
This is kind of clever, isn't it?
It'll come out like a big long streamer.
Yeah, or there's another tool that cuts it, which is to your left, Ari,
This
into perfect little.
almost looks like an apple. Maybe it's an apple.
She had to press really hard.
I'd
to get it to
imagine
cut.
so. Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't know if it's done.
You'll feel it get to the bottom.
Hopefully you'll feel,
Oh, it's leaking.
Yeah,
no, that's all
okay.
right. Oh, so you went through the side? That's all right.
I think you went through the side.
No, I didn't.
That's a good sign. That's a good sign. Oh, yep, okay, we're a little
A
crooked.
little off center. That's all right.
Crooked. Okay. Hello,
Nice.
okay, all right. Now it's supposed to come out.
Oh,
That's a lot of juice. Oh, my goodness.
Just pull it straight out.
I think it's stuck.
We have a towel.
Oh, nice.
Hey. Let me cut it off.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Okay, so we do want to be even. We tried. I think you did a great job, honestly. I
Pineapple
think you did a super job.
all the way through.
So then what do we want to do? We want to try to
Take it off.
take that off.
Just you can slide it
And
on.
then,
Oh, you just push this down on there.
Let's give it a try. I don't know. I'm
One
young.
side
Is this the
sharper than
blind
other.
leading the blind here? And I do love gadgets. Is there one side sharper than the other?
That's what I couldn't tell.
Me
I
neither.
think that it maybe
Let's do it.
ambidextrous.
Let's do it. All right.
Oh,
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Do we think that this is a ripe one?
Say yes.
I would say that's, look at all this juice. So I almost want to just
Let's
slurp it
try
up.
it. There's one way to find out.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's a good one.
and I think it's tart enough for you, right? All right, so you get some. I get some. That was kind of fun. I'm so glad we used it. We don't need very much though. And here, I gave you a towel, right? Here's your towel. Let's clean that up. I'm gonna pass this over to my assistant, my magic assistant, and then we can just put the rest of that in here. Thank you.
Oh,
Oh,
the rest of that,
the good stuff,
the good stuff, not the
the
bad.
good stuff.
I get it.
In here, I'm gonna have to get rid of that. You need yet another towel.
Because our hands are-
Good, huh? You put some aside.
yeah, I go for you.
Pineapples also has a really nice amount of fiber. And again, full of, I'm sorry, let me get the rest of that. Full of the antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, and make sure your knife too is wiped clear. That was fun. I like it.
Yeah.
I can't believe all this time I've never used one of those before.
That's fun.
Because you also, then you don't have to deal with the eyes and digging them out. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Dry that off. Last is the banana. The banana, that's pretty easy. I think you know how to do a banana, right?
You just cut it in half, or you just peel it.
I just peel it and
No, I haven't peeled it in it.
I don't do them too early because I don't want it to
You
discolor.
peel them from the bottom or the top.
Oh, what do you do?
I don't like bananas.
Well, if I want to eat it like a monkey,
I'm gonna peel it from the top.
yeah,
'Cause that's.
but I never used to do that.
You should cut it, start it, otherwise you'll crush it.
Just because I guess it looks cooler this way, but that's not how I did it when I was your age. We would just yank that,
Have a handle.
but that's not as cool, right?
No,
This one's not very right. How's yours?
I don't think it is either.
I'm just dropping fruits flying everywhere, y'all.
I haven't eaten a banana. I never really
I haven't eaten a banana in a while either. But if you can just cut this up into slices, just like you were gonna put it in your cereal. And this one, your other finger should be curled under. Okay, so this way you're only hitting your knuckles. And I don't know why I'm making noise, and then you have to taste it.
Mm,
We're running out of,
I don't like banana.
you don't like banana? Oh my goodness,
I think bananas are the world's favorite fruit.
who doesn't like banana?
Crazy.
Killing me. Are you related to my son or something?
Your son doesn't like bananas. huh?
Anyway,
I think a lot of people.
I think he came from another mother. He doesn't eat anything that I cook. I made my homemade cannelloni
That's like my brother.
once, and he was like,
How can you not eat homemade?
how could you not eat homemade pasta, homemade cannelloni, the 2 sauces,
Oh
yada,
my
yada?
gosh.
Wouldn't,
Cannelloni is one of my favorites.
It's like Max.
wouldn't touch it. So we don't need that much banana, so I'm gonna take your banana and put it in here. There we go. And last but not least, we're gonna do that fancy, the mint.
Mint.
Oh, yeah.
I think you said you've seen it done
With basil.
in a fancy fashion. So do you remember how it was done? We're cheating here, so we've got the mint didn't look so good, but I do have some, I bought some extra mint. I bought a mint plant. Isn't that beautiful? I'll give you the beautiful. So you want to just take off the beautiful leaves and stack them up. You may have seen this done with basil.
Yes, I've done it with.
You've done it with basil, that's right, because you put that on your pizza, right? And then you roll it up like a cigar,
Yoga mat.
like a straw. Okay. Now make sure your left hand, your fingertips are curled under like this. Okay, and now you want to cut it as thin as possible. And then just sort of, you just scooching your left hand back. If the little cigar comes apart, it's okay. Put your chiffonade, that is the term.
Closer to the tip of the knife, so you cut all the way through.
You're right if it's not perfect. Chiffonade. The thing with mint, and I love mint, there are lots of different kinds. There's actually chocolate mint. I almost bought some. People say it's
Tastes great with the
invasive
mint as
in
well.
your garden. Here, go ahead, put it in here. And here, do some more. We need a lot of mint. What happened? Is it good?
Mhm.
You want some more of the beautiful mint? It needs to be picked. Here we go. It's not gorgeous, gorgeous two leaves. I'll get the ugly leaves and y'all get the beautiful. Well, I'm gonna plant it. I bought it in for Mother's Day. Got some mint. I don't know. I don't have a problem with mint being invasive. Oh, but what I was gonna tell you, your knife has to be sharp, just like when you're dealing with basil, when you're cutting mint. Otherwise, if your knife is not sharp, you're just bruising it, so it's gonna turn black. And we don't like that. Black mint is not very attractive. You know, stevia, this sweetener, is also a leaf. It's a plant. I thought it was pretty cool. It was at the at my nursery, and I tasted it. I tasted everything.
Is it sweet?
Yeah,
Like the leaves of it?
yeah,
It's sweet.
yeah. It was lovely.
Not neat. I don't know if I've ever seen a stevia plant.
Yeah, look at, if you go to the nursery, I almost bought it, but
We need more mint.
I should have bought it. I'm sorry.
We need more mint.
I don't have enough mint. I believe. Do you remember what the recipe said?
A lot of mint.
Said, 4 sprigs.
So what?
4 sprigs.
4 sprigs. Well, I'm just gonna smush this up and do this, all this chiffonading. I think it's 2 tablespoons.
Oh, wow, that's quite a bit of mint.
Yeah, so there we go.
Pretty.
I think we're there. I think we're there.
This is a tablespoon. Sure.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, you want to cut more mint? You're welcome to.
It's just.
Yeah, we need more. Oh, there you go. Some beautiful mint for you. Nobody heard anything. Okay. And that's all the mint we're using. Actually, we could use a little bit more, because then we're going to make our smoothie. Let's get it. What you gonna do? That's good. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. I like your style. Perfect. I think we blend it. We're gonna put the mint in the blender,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna use a couple of sprigs for garnish. Okay, so now we're gonna go try to find our frozen vegetables that are defrosted a little bit. Remember, it was just a tiny little bit, and we're going to dump this in here. And then you need to put in half a banana. Put in, where's your banana?
Put in a little.
You put in a little bit, okay. I'll put in one banana.
No,
Ah.
I'll put in some more. Come on, man.
I don't like
It's going to be all blended and no one
Okay.
tasted it.
What about the yogurt? Okay, we'll consolidate these. You cool with yogurt?
Yeah.
Oh, hallelujah.
It was good.
Okay, well, we're using a plain Greek yogurt. This is 1 cup of yogurt. So just put that in here. Then, now I'll admit, I never liked plain yogurt.
I
When I was a
think
little
it's okay.
girl,
I usually add like vanilla or something.
I don't know that I liked plain yogurt when I was a child either.
my,
You know,
si-
you
my
either-
sister did. My sister loved it. Where I lived, they actually had chocolate yogurt.
That sounds good.
It was really good. So yeah, I
Not certain
definitely
how healthy that would be.
obviously opted for the chocolate yogurt. And my sister did the other yogurt. Okay, so now we get to do some squirting. Squirt, 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 little squirt of coconut. If you like coconut.
I love coconut.
Yeah, well, there we go. You squirt of coconut, young man. Technical term, squirt,
There goes the squirt.
squirt. And you want the fruit punch.
Add both.
You can add whatever you want.
Go ahead and put one of those.
You can add whatever you want. sweetheart.
Squirt that.
I usually try to follow the recipe before I change it.
Yeah.
Red
Why
berry.
don't we
But
hold
when
off
it
on
comes to
that?
this, I don't know. I will try to keep to it. But I love coconut milk and I love Thai food. But
Thai food and coconut milk are.
I'm gonna put a little bit, 1 squirt. Did you put the fruit punch squirt?
Yes, I did.
Did you use the citrus one?
No.
Squirt,
Should I?
put your mint, half your mint. Let's try it this way. And then we're going to put a tablespoon of the stevia sweetener. So you can measure that out.
Tablespoon or just?
Tablespoon, actually, says it's got 0 calories, so what's that? It's not, I think we'll like a tablespoon in it. Yeah, there you go. Give me one. Thank you.
I think someone's
I'm sorry?
running around.
Oh, there's a basketball court.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't, y'all haven't been here before.
No.
To the Simple Cooking with Heart Kitchen. Well,
Wow.
this is a very special place and we give these cooking classes. Well, we've been giving them virtually for free for 2 years, but we're coming back. We've reopened and I think I'll be opening
Are we-
up to the public.
Squeezing lime into
What
it.
about as a garnish? You might want to. Are we missing any ingredients? What do you think?
Like the
That
fresh
goes
fruit.
on top.
Oh.
All right, so cameras,
You ready, honey?
it's gonna be a blend fest. Is the lid on?
Yes.
Are you sure? On your mark,
Yeah.
get set, go. Okay, now take your rubber spatula. There you go. Yeah, okay, now I want you to poke it. Poke everything down. Move it around. Okay. And you have to lick it.
Or
Actually, this tastes like pudding. It's delicious. And then make sure you're locked and loaded before you turn it back on.
Okay, push that down.
Okay, Mark, you set, go. Okay,
Take a look. Just-
mine's done.
Ours isn't
I don't think
blending.
it's
It's
very
very
good.
well. Let me see if I can.
It tastes really good. It tastes really good. It's working, may I see?
Yeah,
Should be working.
yeah, no, I believe it's working. It just was not quite, there is an air bubble with that.
Ah. Nasty air bubbles. Taste- Ah! What are we gonna do? All right, so when you come back, I guess we're gonna have to make something else. We're gonna have to make some heart healthy pizza, right?
I suspect
No,
you'll
no,
enjoy this.
I'll eat it once it's in the thing.
Okay, so let's get your beautiful little bowl. Remember, this serves 4. So we don't need to, you should have, here's one. So don't get too carried away. So we're gonna put your spoon, use your spatula. All right, and then just spoon this beautiful thickness into the bowl. We're gonna be sharing this, so, okay, I'm gonna make some big enough for 2 people to share. And it actually is thick enough, so hopefully yours is thick enough. It would be a little bit thicker, you know, if we hadn't blah so much. So that's why, you know, when it's in the frozen state, it gets super thick. And then I'm gonna sprinkle on. Ooh, oh, not gonna put it there. Well, I don't take it away because I might need some more because I changed my mind here. Now I'm gonna sprinkle on some fresh fruits.
I'm not gonna put
A real dude, come on, try that.
Fresh fruit. We gotta take a picture of it,
Crazy, man.
Leo. You know, gotta take a picture of it, gotta
adventurous.
post it to your, you know, Instagram.
I don't,
So, you know, you have to make it look a little like the recipe. Then you can do what my kids do and just pick everything off and, you know, get to the bottom, okay?
Then you have to put-
Banana. Remember, it was really only supposed to be like a, you know, a quarter. You know, an eighth.
Yeah.
And then we get these wonderful little Krispies.
I have to eat those.
But it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, we need a beauty shot. Look, and I even got these little umbrellas for you.
never mind.
Yeah,
What
we
color
have to
umbrella do
figure
you want?
I dropped it.
No, there are other
Aren't they
ones.
cute? Oh, I have tons of them.
So here, which do you want?
Little
Blue?
umbrella.
Blue one.
Here, okay, blue.
The spoons.
So shall we put the
And we're only missing one thing.
nuts?
Nuts. And a sprig. Okay, of mint. So I have some very pretty little sprigs here. Little sprig of mint. Oh, bunch of nuts. I love nuts. Probably would be nice to like kind of pulverize these up a little bit,
Coconut.
you know what I mean?
You're gonna put coconut on there? too?
No, but you can. I just put it out there because it was pretty.
I like coconut.
You like coconut? Unsweetened coconut is good. Here you go. Here's a little garnish. You made 2 of them, right? Here's another garnish for you. Does everybody have their, I need a garnish for me. And you have your umbrellas. Oh, look at these, look at these. Okay, oh my goodness. Now, the final, the pièce de résistance is the taste. I think they look really beautiful. They look beautiful. Just a little taste.
We're just.
We got lots of spoons. Where's your spoons? Did we use them? Here, you can use this. Use a fork.
Oh, it's-
It's thick enough to eat with a fork, right? And here's your
It's
spoon.
nearly, yes.
Yeah.
All right, try it
And
out.
what I do with all my
See how it
spoons.
is. What's the verdict?
It's okay.
It's okay. Pretty good to me.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Man, that's
It's-
really good. What's wrong
It's,
with you?
it's beautiful, actually. Are you down here? Are you down here? Are you up here? Okay, here we go. Ah. Ah,
Yeah, it really is very good.
it is very pretty. Very pretty.
The mint's nice in there. It actually makes it so that it's not, it'd be almost kind of cloying if it didn't have the mint in there. It's really nice. I like the yogurt too. Not the
So
yogurt.
if you were gonna make one, what ingredients would be in it, Leo?
Watermelon,
Okay,
pineapple,
these are 2 really good ones.
mango,
Mango, okay.
um, mint, I guess. 'cause I
Mint?
like the mint, coconut.
coconut, as long as it's unsweetened, I think we could manage that.
And
And lots of papaya and banana.
no.
Well, I am just delighted. It's been a lot of fun cooking with you, and you are welcome to come back anytime. You will do a pizza special, and thank you to Ari for bringing Leo. I mean, it's really good, cool, and I always love to get a perspective from the young, hip, cool guys. And I love your here too. So thank you all for being here with us tonight, and we learned a lot, actually.
Absolutely.
Learned how to use some new tools, and we've got, an easy recipe with lots of yummy ingredients you like to cook in it. That's right. You're welcome to eat the garnish. And thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you so much for hosting us.
Your busy day. I really appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. Come back next week, and we're going to be doing yet another fun recipe. You can watch us on Zoom. I think we're doing sweet potato nachos. So I'm very excited to try that. With our Cook with the Dog series. I think this is really good.
It is.
Just like he's eating the mint. You have mint in your garden?
We do.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, then I won't give you any. But yours probably is blooming and is gorgeous and is in a
Taking
beautiful
over the
pot.
yard.
and
Taking over the yard.
Taking over the, how, what? Why does dies? All right, well, I'll give you a pineapple for the road.
Yay.
Thank you so much, y'all. Everybody, have a wonderful evening and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.